were a 56-year-old Hausa Muslim butcher who lived in Kano. And this Muslim butcher, who is middle-aged, now came to you complaining of this, his foot, the toe of this, his foot, having an open wound. This third toe of his foot having an open wound for over 2 weeks. So, at the same time, while after he had developed this wound now, this foot began to swell up. Swell up. See it now? Very shiny, Abby. Swell up. Eventually, that swelling was so bad, it involved the whole foot, even plus including the leg. Can you see this leg? Compare it to this leg. See how enlarged it is. It's so big. Can't they shine? Can't they red? Can't they see blister on top the leg self? Okay now. Now, this leg now began swelling 3 days before this man entered hospital to complain. So, how the thing can happen now? As in they cut meat for abattoir. While cutting meat, the head of the axe removed and landed on this his toe, his foot. Therefore, cutting this toe, as the axe now cut the toe, it had a wound. Of course, there was pain and bleeding. But this man, he didn't come to hospital. Do you know what he did? He went to do home care with application of all sorts of concoctions. Aboniki balm. For those of us that are Nigerians, we all know aboniki balm. He applied aboniki balm, all sorts of traditional, maybe leaves, ointments and things. So, 3 days before he came to hospital, can't they notice this swelling of the foot? Can't they notice, say, this swelling, can't they increase in size? Can't they go up? See him now? Can't they involve the leg? Now, so he can't fear. Come enter hospital as the thing can't they reach his knee and even his thigh. See him now. See the swelling. At the same time, you can't they notice, say, the skin over the right leg. Can't they swell up in some places? Can't they develop like pus? Even safe, as the thing can't they like pus, this one way there for near the knee. The thing can't open, can't they discharge pus? Now in the place, can't they black? So, he can't fear. As he can't they see water, can't they come out for the leg, for this wound to over the knee. And at the same time, this butcher can't develop fever. Thank God say he no get hypertension. Thank God say he no get asthma. He no get diabetes. In they married though, they smoke no they take alcohol But do you know that when he came to hospital, his temperature was so high, almost 38 degrees centigrade. And see how this leg can swell, the foot can swell. Even safe, the leg, the knee, can't they involve the thigh? It was so painful, so painful. As they can't see, say, the BP day okay somehow, shall, and the other leg, the left leg, can't they almost like normal. As they can't they press the foot, it can't they enter, it can't depress. As you can't press the foot, press the leg, you go to see the skin, the flesh, what they enter, what they call pitting pedal edema. And it is painful. And as they can't examine them, they can't see the puncture wound for the third toe. When you get the wound before, when the axe fell down to cut his toe, even safe, that place too can't discharge pus. See him now. So the doctor can't tell and say, Mr. Man, you have cellulitis. Cellulitis of your right lower limb. You have cellulitis of your right lower limb. What are we going to do? Doctor, are you going to admit me? Yes, so we're going to admit you in the hospital. We're going to do some tests for you. We're going to do all sorts of tests for you. Blood tests, all sorts. Even says, if it's come, they examine you. It looks like you are pale. You might need blood. You will need IV fluids. What in layman they call drip. You will need antibiotic. Mr. Man, we need to dress these your wounds. My medical fans, do you know what is cellulitis? This is cellulitis. This is cellulitis. For this butcher who was unfortunate when his axe fell off his hand while he was cutting meat, cut this his toe, resulting in him sustaining a wound over the toe, this third toe, which became infected, to now increase. The infection now increased to involve his foot, to go to his ankle, and eventually to his leg, to his knee. And it's going up. It's going up. The infection is climbing up his leg. So cellulitis is a bacterial infection of your skin and the structures under your skin. And do you know something, my medical fans? It frequently affects the legs. It is, when it happens, then you will see redness. Even though this man is a black man, you can see the redness. Yes, you can see the redness. Okay? Because it's not too black for us not to see the redness. It is swollen. It is warm when you touch the foot, the leg. And of course, there's pain in that leg. And do you know something? This is not treatment that you say you'll do at home. You must go to the hospital because cellulitis needs treatment with antibiotics to prevent serious complication from happening to your leg. Hey, as this skin can turn red or pink, sometimes if you are very, very dark as a black man, as a negroid man, instead of it to appear pink, it will appear darker than your skin, a bit blackish or brownish. And of course, it's so painful and swollen. It's so warm because of the infection. In fact, when somebody touches your leg, you scream. You will not want anybody to touch your leg. And sometimes, like in this poor butcher's case, he developed blisters over his leg. He even had blisters over his knee, which had already opened to discharge pus, now appearing blackish. But you can see these new blisters forming over the infected skin on his leg. Of course, he had fever because when the doctor examined him, his temperature was up to 38 degrees centigrade, which is a lot. Sometimes, this fever, you will have chills. That means you'll feel cold. Your heart will be beating. Sometimes you just not feel well. You have headache. You have all sorts of symptoms. Hey. So what can happen be say, this man developed a bacterial infection. And this bacterial infection of this leg happened when that axe hit his third right toe. Of course, there were so many bacteria on that axe which fell on his toe, and it resulted in most likely a combination of bacteria like Staphylococcus species or Streptococcus species entering through this break in this toe when the axe cut through his skin. So any cut, any scrape, any burn, any wound can provide an entry point for bacteria. You must know that. And if you have any underlying condition, thank God this butcher didn't have this condition. If you have any condition like diabetes or a weak immune system, if you have poor circulation in your leg, you are at risk of developing cellulitis of the leg, of the lower limb. Of course, I've already said that you need, this butcher man, he needed antibiotics. Sometimes you'll need drip to give that antibiotics. So you drip, meaning you'll put an IV cannula and they'll give you the antibiotic through that your vein to treat the infection. And if you raise the leg a bit, it will help relieve the swelling and the pain. Sometimes, though, if you apply a warm compress to the area, it may provide relief, but please do not do that one. Do not do that one. That one is layman management. Go to the hospital, let them do the right thing. You must rest your leg in that hospital. Avoid any strenuous activity so that this your leg can heal well in the hospital. You must seek further medical attention when you develop cellulitis. If you suspect you have cellulitis, because if you have any symptoms like fever or like chills, feeling cold, or fast heart, difficulty in breathing, you must seek immediate care because cellulitis can go up your leg and even enter your blood and cause what we call sepsis. My medical fans, did you enjoy this video on cellulitis of the leg, the lower limb in black people? This is how it looks, okay? And so I'll see you next time. If you want to know how not to get sick, I'm going to pin it in the comment section just below the video. It's a free downloadable that will give you tips and tricks on how not to get sick. Watch on till tomorrow for the next video. I love you all. Bye.